Hey there gamers, welcome back to Ken's Gaming Tech channel, where I dive into the world of video games and tech. Today I'm tackling one of the most legendary series in gaming history, God of War. Kratos and Atreus have taken us on an unforgettable journey, battling gods and monsters and exploring rich, mythological worlds. But what's next for the God of War saga? Where will their next path lead them, and what challenges await? In today's video, I'm exploring the future of God of War. I'll be speculating on an upcoming storyline, potential new settings, and the epic battles we might see next. From new mythologies to fresh new gameplay mechanics, I've got all the theories and rumors covered. So players, grab your Leviathan axe and get ready for an epic journey. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more awesome content just like this. So players, let's dive into what's next for the God of War saga. While it is not clear exactly where the series is headed, it is safe to say that God of War will be pushing full steam ahead for at least the next several years. Aside from the fact that the series is among PlayStation's flagship IPs, it has cleverly positioned itself to stay fresh and interesting via a quasi-anthology format and potentially a new protagonist. Kratos may not be entirely out of the picture, but God of War Ragnarok's finale coupled with the Valhalla DLC indicates that he will be taking a step back from the action hero warrior role, pivoting more to a leadership position. This narrative direction not only makes sense for Kratos' personal journey, but also for the state of God of War's world. The Norse realms are in a much more stable state at the end of Ragnarok, and Kratos seems to be sticking to these realms, so keeping him in action may require some plot contrivances. With all of this in mind, many have assumed that Atreus will be taking over as the protagonist. If this is the case, his solo game will need to start off with a bang. God of War's Norse saga is filled with many great boss fights, but perhaps its best encounters are a continuation of a common series archetype, the opening boss battle. Most of the God of War games kick off with a huge visually complex showdown, but these are honed in a more story-focused direction for the Norse games. They are both used as an opportunity to set the tone for each story and to establish a menacing antagonist. For example, Baldur in 2018's God of War and Thor in Ragnarok. These enticing incidents serve multiple purposes, the most obvious being to introduce new threats and define the relationship with Kratos and Atreus. But they also set the stakes for the story. For example, God of War's Ragnarok first Thor fight is used to establish Thor as an obstacle that Kratos may actually have a difficult time overcoming. After so many years of Kratos slaying all manner of gods and monsters, this sort of narrative reframing is essential, and a wire-to-wire boss fight is a fun and efficient way to set the stage. Atreus helming the next God of War comes with some challenges, and there will always be a risk of him living in Kratos' shadow. While there are several ways his potential solo game could combat this, an early encounter with an intimidating force could be among the best, not only because it would link Atreus to his own major nemesis, but also because it would reinforce how much he has grown as a combatant. At the same time, an unsurpassable enemy in the vein of Baldur or Thor would keep Atreus' story tense and intriguing, as it would raise the question about him being ready to journey on his own. This would give him a relevant, meaningful internal challenge to overcome, represented by this external force. Continuing the big starting boss tradition would also help if the next God of War visits a new mythology. This is plausible, as 2018's God of War confirmed the existence of other mythological pantheons, namely Egyptian, existing in the series' universe. If the franchise decides to take this route, then kicking the next game off with a huge boss fight would be a great way to introduce one or more new mythological figures, establishing their power, personality, and motivations through action. And that's a wrap on my dive into what's next for the God of War saga. I hope you guys enjoyed exploring the potential future adventures of Kratos and Atreus as much as I did. Now guys, I have a serious announcement. I finally got my dad to play God of War. Man, because he's been on Call of Duty for so long already, I'm like, come on man, you gotta try out this saga, this franchise. It's gonna be fire, you won't regret it. And he's like, I don't know, I'll see. And I finally got him on the first God of War game, guys, so we're getting there. I'm gonna get him on Ragnarok before this game comes out, I promise you that. But guys, from battling gods to uncovering new mythologies, the possibilities are endless, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for the God of War saga for sure. And if you have your own theories or ideas about where the series should go next, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update on your favorite games. So guys, thank you for watching, and remember, when you are a Spartan warrior or a Norse god, keep gaming and stay epic. Until next time, this is Ken signing off.